for another episode of One More Round. We're sitting here with the champ, Sam Alvey. We also got my boy Mac Tyson and Only LARPing here. Sam, how have you been, champ?
Oh, man, I've been doing great. It's a lot of fun being champion. Everywhere I go, people are lining up to take photos with me. Autographs are needed everywhere. It's Karate Combat has changed my post UFC career, my life. It's been so nice.
It's amazing, man. Okay, so do people ask for pictures with the champ when they're visiting the food truck I just found out that you operate?
Oh, all the time. So the name of my food truck, it's the best name of any food. It's the Food Fight Truck. It's fantastic. So all day long, I get to. That's why I don't have my belt on my shoulder right now. Is it's out in my food truck. I was working it last night. We went out there, and all day long, people see the belt. Oh, what's that about? And I tell them, oh, I was UFC, and now I'm the Karate Combat champion, and just kind of go on from there. So I get to tell everyone all day long that I'm the best karateka in the world.
Biggest, baddest heavyweight karateka in the world.
That's right.
Well, so what type of food do you cook?
So it's a versus menu. The what we do every day is deep dish Chicago style pizza, and it's always deep dish versus something else. So we'll do paninis one day, or we'll do mac and cheese with sausage or jambalaya. We'll have the versus menu on the side.
And it's a smoked deep dish, right?
Oh yeah, we smoke everything. So after we bake it, because deep dish take like 45 minutes to make for it, we make everything, we pre-make it, then we come out there and keep everything smoked and just perfect.
And it's you and your wife, your family? What is it?
Yeah, it's me and my wife. She does almost all the cooking. I do everything else.
Smiling and
it works. Yeah, yeah. I make her do all the hard stuff.
Okay, what do you think about what I've always said about pizza? I think pizza is the most overrated food in the world. Okay, you sell this.
I think you're.
Yeah. Okay, well, hear me out.
So seconds ago,
you live in Mexico. You don't got.
Oh, you have a food truck? I said, yeah. And then the next thing he says is, yeah, pizza sucks.
No. I've always hear me out, bro. Hear me out.
That sucks.
Here's my thing about pizza, bro. I just always go for the underdog on your versus menu. All right. Here's the thing. I believe pizza is just an appetizer, bro. It's pre-dipped cheese bread.
Man, this is horrible opinion.
What?
Yeah, it really is.
Is that objectively wrong, though, dude? It's literally pre-dipped pizza. I mean, pre-dipped cheese bread.
It's a whole different kind of bread.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I went wrong somewhere.
I can tell you don't know. I can tell that.
I'll come try a piece of your deep dish pizza, and you can change my mind. But
your mind will be blown.
Okay. Well, until then, my theory stands. I stand on all 10 toes that it's an appetizer at best. Anyway. Okay. What's the name of it again? Food truck?
The Food Fight Truck.
Food Fight Truck. All right. Yeah, you got to post pictures of that, man. Where do you usually have it out?
All over Middle Tennessee. I'm in Nashville often enough, around Murfreesboro where I live. I'm out all over the place. Yesterday, I went to God knows where. It was like an hour away, but I went there yesterday.
Fuck. We're going to have to go out there and do a heavyweight catch up with the champ at his food truck diaries. That'd be dope.
You'll love it. You'll love everything we make. And we also have the biggest, awesomest cookies you ever wish for. I mean, they're incredible.
Okay. So, you'll beat my ass for my opinion on pizza, then change my mind.
Not eating too many of those cookies for this fight before this fight.
Oh, I'm not eating anything. I'm in such a calorie deficit.
It's cutting?
Oh, big time. Cutting's the wrong word. But I am dieting heavy right now.
Just correcting your path.
Oh, so you're doing it a bit more like the old school boxing style rather than the MMA style for weight management.
Nah, it's the same thing I've always done. It's just my weight wasn't coming down, so I had to pull the calories even heavier. I haven't had a carb in 2 weeks. It's ridiculous. Just running on caffeine and protein.
Oh man, rough.
And a pizza truck.
And a pizza, dude. And you're cooking all the time. That's torture, bro.
Oh yeah, it's rough.
Damn, even me, bro. Even me, I'd start craving pizza at that point.
Oh, I do, and it's all right in front of me. I could have, and if you smell a smoker, if you smell the smoke off something, it just makes you hungry. So I'll sit out there for hours just sipping water and Monster.
Low carb Monster though.
Oh yeah, the white cans. It's the best
Yeah.
flavor too. But yeah, the zero sugar, zero calorie.
Of course.
Does that help you
the
at
cat-
all with like the mentality of the fight? Like, you're just sitting there in front of the pizza, like, I need to kill this guy quick so that I can get this pizza.
Yeah, you remember that movie Dodgeball, where Ben Stiller's sitting there and he sticks the donut down his pants? Yeah, that's more or less what I'm doing every night I'm at work.
You're taking home a piece from the food truck every night. Oh God. Okay, so you and your opponent Antonio Arroyo fought on the same card in the Dominican Republic. Both of you won by KO. I believe yours was first round. I think his was second round, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he took his time.
Is that okay? So tell us, what do you know? What do you know about Antonio Arroyo? What are you looking? Break it down for us from your point of view.
All right, so I've been saying on everything. The dude is the most handsome fighter that's ever been. Like Luke Rockhold used to be the king of it. Arroyo has surpassed Rockhold. Dude's built out of granite. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
You see the two of us on the same poster, and I'm the other guy. I'm the champion. He's like, oh yeah, and he's fighting whoever that is. Like, God damn it.
You're not wrong.
Stupid guy.
Yeah, stupid guy.
I know, right? It's like
that's motivation for your fight camp. You're like, that handsome motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, I gotta mess his face up. So I'm not the ugly one anymore.
Yeah. Okay. All right, that's your goal for this fight.
No, that's just
that's his analysis. That's his in-depth analysis of his opponent.
It's the surface level. No, he's the dude kicks. Like I watched all of his UFC fights, his contender series. He comes out and he kicks. He can kick from both directions. He typically uses that big power, big power karate stance where he'll go low, then he'll come high with it. His movement, he does a lot of forwards and back, but he's again for as big as he is, and he's 6'4" or close to it. He's real quick on his in and out movement, and he'll come in and he'll throw that bomb to the face, and then he's out. So it's a lot of timing. I got to work that time and got to try and get him to bounce when I want him to.
Word. Okay. What's it going to mean for you to defend the Karate Combat heavyweight title? And is there someone like after that, like outside the Karate Combat circuit or inside of it, that not to look past your opponent, but like what's your goals here if you get your first title defense?
So after my last fight, I called Darren Till. Darren Till got scared, didn't want any part of me, and I can't blame him. It was a pretty impressive outing I had, and he's been sitting on the couch. So I don't blame him. There's talk of Mike Perry maybe stepping in. I'm probably a little too big for him. I don't know. I think a fight would be so much fun. I've always thought that, but the wrong weight classes. So maybe I come down a little bit more. He'd come up a little bit more, and we can meet. Otherwise, I want to stay active. Whoever the Karate Combat has next for me, maybe I can goad Machida to come out of retirement and try and take that belt from him. I've got to avenge my coach, Dan Henderson. I've got to avenge. I thought Hendo won that fight to begin with, but the judges argued with me, so I got to go make it a little more definitive.
Do you feel Atrafushin needs another fight before he's even considered for a title shot just due to inactivity on his part?
Yeah. I never like to stop someone. Like I got a title fight off one win. Now I know it wasn't the first choice. Just everyone else was scared of Ross, so they came to Sam. So yeah, I'm in. And so I don't want to limit anyone. So you have to fight again. But on paper, you would need another fight or two. But I'm willing to step in there and go against anyone, really. Just the bigger the name, the more fun it is for me to get ready for it.
Hell yeah. And only LARPing, all those names he named, hypothetically, coming from high up, those are things Karate Combat would be interested in, right?
I think so. Yeah, that'd be fucking awesome.
I believe so as well.
Yeah.
I prefer Darren Till.
We can do a tournament. I'll fight all three in one night.
Let's go. That's the heavyweight champ for you, baby.
My man.
I honestly, like, when it comes to karate, heavyweight tournaments have always been a huge part of karate and kickboxing culture. So maybe one day, one night Grand Prix, that's something Karate Combat needs to do in the future in a country that sanctions it.
100-man kumite.
100 kumite.
I-
Someone might die.
I did a 3-man. I did a